So I popped off for a minute and I wanted to see, because if I'm doing a live and I'm keeping it going for a while, people might not know I'm live unless they like go to my feed or something. But when I first activate this and I go live with a message, it should send everybody a notice. Good. That's what I wanted, because if you guys don't get notified, like if I start it, like when I start 9:30, that's all well and good and all. Well, I started like 8:30 tonight, but that's only 5:30 on the West Coast. So a lot of people have just gotten home from work and they might not be, on their computer able to get on their phone. But when I pop back on at 9:30, it's 6:30 out there, 7:30 Mountain, 5:30 Central. Or no, I'm fucking that up. It's 6:30 West, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, and 9:23 here. So it just sent out notices again to everybody. So I'll see if I get a whole different. I mean, I've got Les here. I've got Ms. Fernandez. Good. Hey, Tiffany. See, we got you here because I've been broadcasting, but I went offline and I popped back online in order to send out the notification again, so you all would know I was live here and could pop in and get your thrills watching me just sit here and talk on the back deck. And if you hear a little hum, that's because I have a fan over my shoulder that I could probably turn off now. But anyway, I only got 7 viewers. So while I did pick up Tiffany, and you all got notifications, I dropped 3 viewers. They said they're tired of this bullshit. So, I had somebody write me today about the coffin that's on the Amazon wish list, and I explained to them that they said to me, why don't I call a funeral home and try to get rent a coffin? Well, you can't do that. It's illegal. Let's see here. Let's watch. Oh, I can't do that though. I can't do that there. All right, let's see. I'll share some. This is Twitter. Swedish King Adolf Fredrik died in 1771 after eating 14 cinnamon buns. All right, let's see what this guy's saying.
Right. Now, by the way, if you read any management text, it says don't hire the divas because they're nothing but a pain in the ass. By the way, they are. But the people who are the divas who believe, right?
All right, you're boring. Nice shirts. I'm listening to Hollywood people. Oh, this guy got killed today. Sierra Mist. These are things that went away without notice. Cherry and vanilla, Dr. Pepper. Fruit striped gum. I used to get that. I remember those. Do you guys remember those? I don't know what they. Well, yeah, I guess I remember them. Arizona iced tea is still 99 cents, isn't it? All right, let's see here.
Even in our sleep, pain which cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart, until in our own despair, against our will, comes wisdom through the awful grace of God.
All right, that's boring. The death of Leandro De Niro Rodriguez, grandson of Robert De Niro, was the result of a toxic combination of fentanyl. People, what's up with drugs? And this Ukraine shit. And this rapper died. He was 14 years old. Oh, and Hawaii, Maui, these wildfires are horrible. I'm nice and depressing too. And there's Chris Christie, our former governor, attacking Chris Christie. And these guys were once buddies. This election cycle is going to be something else, folks. Right. Wow. Let me see if I can find any. Yahoo used to, I haven't been on Yahoo in forever, but they used to have. Sandra Bullock's husband died. We just watched 21 Jump Street again tonight. And I just noticed that Johnny Depp was in it. Well, this is lame. That's not interesting. I'm seeing if I can find anything interesting on here. Do you remember how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. Try and see. Let me see if I have anything interesting on here. Oh, shit. That won't work. Mr. and Mrs. Big. Oh, this is getting so tough to do. Hang on.
Hello, how are you? I am delicious.
That was ridiculous. Hi, Tracy. I sent you an email back to your last email that we got today. Tracy was asking me about the book. Bad Ben, the book. How are you? Tracy says hello, everyone. We were just watching some animations and scrolling through some news and watching some videos and reading some tweets. Let me see. This used to be fun. Let me see if I can on. Hang on. Okay, this should be fun. These are the I will go to Bad Ben here. Bad Ben's at 4.5 stars. How come I can't see these? Why can't I read these comments? I used to be able to read comments on stuff. I don't know. Hi Sherry. Somebody did make a doll, but I don't have a picture of it handy. Bad Ben. All right, here I can. So let's see this. Why can't I read the damn comments? See customer reviews. Here we go. It doesn't show the comments anymore. All right, hang on. Let's go back and see them all. Well, that's no good. Well, let's look at, these are always fun. Let's look at this is from the last. Well, you know what? Let me not show these because it shows people's names. But I'll read them to you. So here we have listed as comedy and horror. I see neither in this film, but plenty of disrespect. This is 1 star. Maybe I missed the point of this movie, but what a work of crap. The main only actor is a foul-mouthed jerk and is way beyond disrespectful. He talks a big game through the whole thing, but cries when he gets a little bloody. He taunts, you're weak. Now this one 1 star from 2018. The character to begin with is obnoxious, profane, and actually a jerk. He starts his new home by throwing out any religious items he finds. He says, I believe in a lot of ghost investigations, but not this one. Unfortunately, if this person thought this was real. All right, here's a good review. 1 star from 2017. Absolute garbage movie. Wow, what a terrible waste of time. I love horror movies and I'm a fan of the Bad Ben genre. I mean the found footage genre. All right, let's go back and we'll read some 5-star ratings. God, these people, somebody here wrote a book. Bad Ben is not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. The first time I watched Bad Ben, and yes, I watched it more than once, I expected the usual Amazon Prime dreck, but after only a few minutes, something about it grabbed me. What exactly is hard to describe even now? There is no cabin in the woods. There are no naughty teenagers. There's no soundtrack and virtually no visual or sound effects. There's just Tom Riley, a middle-aged, ordinary-looking guy with a camera phone who, as he explains, feels compelled to report every moment of my life. All right. Let's see. People like the Haunted Highway. Oh, these aren't so tough to get to anymore. Why doesn't that let me? All right. Hilarious. I laughed so hard at this one. Really well done. I love the cheesiness so much. Who can't love the Bad Ben series? I adore making a review on my son's account. I adore these installments. Tom Riley, the character, knocks off my horrible emotional state. He makes you laugh and even makes you jump during one of his moments of scary things, like clowns. I have a phobia on clowns since Pennywise, and have that clown making that sound. Goodness, no. I was terrified and off my seat. Seriously, though, Nigel Bach is amazing. You're pretty amazing. Let's look at a 1-star review. I don't think I watched the same movie as people giving this 5 stars. You know what used to be a funny thing in reviews I used to get was I used to get, hang on a second. Oops. When people used to say that the only good reviews, like Bad Ben has thousands of, well, at least 1,300, I think. Oh, shit, I just closed it. So they would say how all the 5-star reviews are my friends and family. Well, if you think I've got that many friends and that big of a family, I know they tell me I have a Philly accent. What the hell is that about? So tomorrow I have to mentally prepare because tomorrow I call and get cousin Doherty's grocery list to then go shopping for her on Friday. And I call her and she goes, I can't hear you. Does anybody have anything to sell? Because if you've got a website that sells something like an Etsy. Tracy, are you in New Jersey? Yeah, I'll probably broadcast the right to cousin Darty's on Friday because it's working better now. So what accent do you have, though? The Iowa accent? Because you said I have the accent. But people say I have a Philly accent. I don't even know what the hell a Philly accent is. I have a South Jersey accent, which is an accent unto its own. Did you ever know? Well, I noticed this living in the Northeast. When I travel north, like even as close as Manhattan, which is 2 hours away, 2 hours, 15 minutes away, I am told I sound like I'm from the South. When I travel the South, just not too far, like Virginia, for instance, I'm told I sound like I'm from New York. So that's the other project I'm working on. We're trying to get Bad Ben 13 started. We got some of the stuff, and we're probably, we actually are shooting some tomorrow, just to launch. And I can say that the Thunder and Lightning from the other night was part of that. I'm working on the Bad Ben 13, the Biggins, writing the book. I carve out different parts of my day to do this stuff. Well, I'm going to start talking with the British accent. I don't know how to do that. That was very bad. Think about it. When I come on this time of night, I normally don't have people from the United Kingdom in here because it's 5 hours ahead. And so tomorrow I got that. Then Friday I have to deliver cousin Doherty's groceries. So I'll hear about how I failed her or something. Well, Michelle says, at what point do you get a day of rest? You're always working. Well, the truth of it is, when you're sitting here and you are constantly fundraising, and I'm trying not to talk about that too much, by the way, tonight. But when you're basically paying me to make these movies, and I can't be sitting around. I gotta be earning my keep. I'm looking. So let me tell you. Can I tell you the premise of Bad Barbie? Oh, I'm also working on that. Do you want to hear the premise? I'll get your opinion on it. Yes. Okay. Ms. Fernandez, I can always depend on for a yes. Tom is at home and he's gets a package. And when he opens the package, there's some items in it. And one of the items is Bad Barbie. And there is this incantation to read. And so he reads it, but basically doesn't know what he said. He says something in Latin. And then he falls asleep. Well, this doll, this Bad Barbie, gets out of the box, and the person that sent it to Tom wanted him to read this incantation because it animates her. And this person hid on the doll a small camera. So this doll's actions and what it's doing in the house are visible from two ways: from the cameras in the house, but also from the doll as she's doing what she's doing. And I'll tell you one spoiler. It's kind of, my intention is to make this dark. Here's one of the particular spoilers. He's laying there in the chair, and there is a safe that the doll wants to get into, because this thing has been sent by this person to look for an item in the house they're trying to get. And the safe requires a thumbprint to get it. So you see the doll takes a hacksaw, and it comes up, and Tom's laying there and his hand's there like this. And anyway, the doll cuts off his thumb. That's just the start. Drugs him, by the way, so he stays asleep during it. I haven't decided if he's going to somehow save the thumb or not. But like, there's going to be a lot of jump scares in this. That's the plan. This isn't going to be a full length. This is going to be a short. But it's like at one point, before you actually even see the doll, he makes reference to it, but you don't see it. But you see something moving. And at one point, it walks past a mirror, and you actually get to see it stop and look into the mirror before walking on. No, Michael, I haven't. Not yet. I don't think I put a way to even buy that up. If somebody told me they wanted to do it, they could use that link, but they'd have to let me know first, and then I would. What Michael's talking about? He said, I put up a post that the package is going to come from somebody, and there's the ability to have that said. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany just made a donation. Who is that? Oh, that's a very unique way of that doing that. And I put up a post that you could buy the naming rights to be the person that, like say you were Barb Smith that bought that. I'd say, I'm on the phone and I say, yeah, I just got this package from this Barb Smith. And she, I just got this package from this Barb Smith, and she sent me this box full of stuff, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Barb said that her this doll belonged to her great grandmother, or her great grandmother gave her this doll, and she was wondering if I could get any sort of feeling from it. And we'll have the ghost meter going off, and the spirit talker saying shit. And anyway, the name's mentioned several times throughout the film, and also the incantation will tell a little story I make up about him. That's what he was talking about. So there is the scene where you see the doll walk past the mirror, and that's when you know it's this evil little bitch. And you'll see it on the, but it's kind of an in the shadows type of thing. By the way, if you guys haven't seen What We Do in the Shadows, it's on Hulu. It appears on Fridays. It's on FX on Thursday nights, but we watch it on Hulu the next day. It is comedy gold. Comedy gold, I tell you. Thank you, Tiffany Boots. Specifically, Holly loves Nandor, but I just get a kick out of this guy, Laszlo. That's his name, I think. Matt Berry. He is just hysterical. And I used to not like the character Colin Robinson, but he's grown on me. I think he's funny. Well, we're coming up. I'm going to stay on till 10 o'clock. Does anybody have any questions for me? I just got a text from you. I guess that's Tiffany, because it came through Venmo. So yes, Tiffany, everything helps. Thank you so much. Before I go here, does anybody have any questions or comments? Well, yeah, doing their debate and saying it drained the life out of everybody, including his opponent, was hysterical. I kind of just gave a spoiler. So tomorrow morning, I'll be getting up about 6 a.m. I'll be starting to work on the book. Not starting, the book's already in work. And also, this is a quorum. They're cheap. They come in a package. Working on the book some, working on the film some, working on Bad Barbie some. I want to scare the shit out of you, Benites, with Bad Barbie. I can't see myself going to see that in the theaters. I haven't been to the theaters in years anyway. But I guess I'll have to watch that when it comes out. Good night, Tracy. Thank you. And also, we watched The Whale this week. There's an example of an entire film shot in one apartment. Well, Tracy, like I said, you guys, I work for you. What the hell is that? I just heard a noise. You can't hear it probably because the fan's running. But hopefully everybody has a lovely, well, hopefully it rains tomorrow. I love when it rains, especially if I'm working out here on the back deck and it's only going to be 79. I'll probably have to wear my big boy pants instead of my shorts. And Saturday night, just so you all remember, Saturday night, we're going to play Bad Ben. I'm going to stream it here live. And I'll see if Scott or Holly wants to be involved. And like I say, what I do is I put them up on full screen without any ad across the bottom like this one. And you can just watch the film. And I'll be in the room, but I won't be pictured on screen. Well, I'm the only person pictured on screen in the film. But I mean, my face won't be up there. But if you want to ask questions as it's playing, I can answer them. I'm going to play it just on YouTube, though. All of you can get YouTube. You don't even need an account, I think. So anyway, it's 9:59. I'm going to sign off here. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to sign off, folks, because it's a busy day tomorrow and a busy day Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And thanks for hanging out with me. You're the best. See you, love you, bye.